Right, so what is up guys, SDPeasy here, and today we're covering some more drama. You know, you love a bit of YouTube drama. Hopefully it pulls in the views, that's the way we look at it. Basically that's what YouTube drama's for on this channel. But today, of course, we are covering two names that we have covered a lot recently, and that is Jake Paul and KSI. Right, so these two have been absolutely kicking off at each other on Twitter, Instagram in the last few days. It's been a bit juicy. KSI actually reacted to Jake Paul's new music video on the day of me recording this, and he actually says how he rates it, it's actually not that bad. But obviously, because he didn't write it, just saying. Obviously, we all know that Jake Paul didn't write the song. It's made quite clear by the writers, and Jake Paul has then decided to call out KSI for not writing his own music, just because there's 5 writers on the song, even though his name is there. So clearly, he wrote the song. Just they all collaborated together on it. But apparently, that means he doesn't write. Even though if you look at Jake Paul's credits, he didn't write the song at all. So I mean, I'm just saying. Obviously, Jake Paul basically took to Instagram when his video for Straight Outta London overtook the views that Lighter got on YouTube. Now, obviously, fair play to him. He's done very well there. He's got more, I think it is over 3 million views now. Both videos might be at over 3 million views by the time you see this, but I think Jake Paul's does have more views. But fair play. He's done well on YouTube. It's done very well. It's banged. It's got loads of views. It's done really, really well. You can't deny that it hasn't. But, which KSI's response to this, which obviously you can't deny, is it did trash on Spotify. So, Fresh Outta London on Spotify only managed to pull 204,000 streams, views, listens, whatever you want to call it on Spotify, which obviously is not bad at all. It's not a number that's poor in any way. But when you compare it to KSI's Lighter song, it's kind of mad. And his monthly listeners, I think his monthly listeners are somewhere around 390 to 400k monthly listeners, which once again is decent for a YouTube artist. It's decent for someone who's on YouTube just making music as like a little side career. It's decent numbers. You can't say it's not, because he's doing all right on Spotify. But when you try and call out the kind of GOAT of the music's YouTube game, you're gonna get flamed. In comparison to this, Lighter currently has 2 million streams on Spotify. 2 million compared to 200,000 from Jake Paul's song. So how he can even sort of clap back with just because I got more views on YouTube, well done. But you didn't get more views where songs actually count on things like Spotify, things where it's actually important what you get. He's not quite got the concept, has he? And we're talking 400k monthly listeners for Jake Paul. It's a decent number. It's not quite 3.6 million that KSI has, is it? It's just not. And yeah, fair play, Jake Paul's song, it's alright, it's done well on YouTube, but when you're comparing Spotify numbers and you're comparing Apple Music numbers, like KSI's video is going to be in the charts, probably in the top 10. Where's Jake Paul's? I don't see it anywhere, because it's not going to be anywhere. It's not going to make anywhere. It doesn't go big on Spotify. People don't listen to this, go out of the way to listen to this on Spotify like they do KSI's. And you can't say he doesn't have a big of a following, because they have pretty much the same following nowadays. It's a bit embarrassing. And then, of course, KSI is he's literally just annihilated him over Instagram, basically. He put a thing up of Jake Paul, top 10 singles, top 10 albums, top 10 whatever, UK top hits, American top hits. 0 in every single category, no top 40s, no top 100s, 0 in literally every single category. Nothing. But he's claiming that he's like this big person. He's not had a top 100 hit since 2017. KSI's had this whole album pretty much in the charts. It's not even comparable. It's embarrassing, and obviously like KSI's just basically like mate, we're not on the same level. You're not even close. Jake Paul's tried so hard, bless him, but he's just not there. And I know I'm going to get so many Jake Paul haters on this video, and you're all going to comment, oh, Jake Paul. I love it. I love it when you comment your hate, because you commented on the other Jake Paul video the other day. I love it. It fuels me how much you hate the fact that your leader gets dissed. I love it. Please give me your hate comments. It fuels me. It's so funny to read them. Like the Logan Paul video I did, all the Jake Paul videos I do, they all get so much hate from you Americans. And the Rice Gun videos, you hate it that somebody in the UK calls you out and says, oh shit, your favourite YouTuber is. You hate it. Do it. I love it when you comment on these videos. It really fuels me to make more. I love it. So yeah, basically, it's a clear winner for me. KSI has absolutely shit on Jake Paul. In terms of their new song, obviously they had the beef on Twitter about who was going to do better. And I think it's safe to say that just YouTube views alone don't really cut it, Jake. The things that actually matter are Apple Music and Spotify, and you're sort of being absolutely destroyed. 2 million streams compared to 200k. you ain't on the same game, man. You're not on the same game. So yeah, we just had to cover that one because it is really funny at the minute. They're obviously going each other big time on Twitter at the moment and Instagram. Of course, this is obviously does lead up to their boxing fight. Of course, like I covered the other day, he's going to be fighting Nate Robinson. And KSI said today that if he loses that, it sort of kills the hype for the fight. And the fight just becomes a bit dead. No one's going to want to watch Jake Paul KSI because Jake Paul will have lost his record. So, but obviously, if he wins, it adds loads of hype. So, I don't think anybody really understands why he's taking this fight. Not personally, unless you're a Jake Paul fan and you love him so much, then of course you understand because you understand everything about the Pauls. You're the best people in the world. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed that and I've covered the topic. And if you did, if you didn't know about this, hopefully you've learned something new. And if you've got any opinions and you are a Jake Paul fan, please drop them below. If you're a KSI fan, I'll happily reply to your comments, and because I imagine you're not going to hate me like they are. So I love it. Just drop all your comments below. If this is your first time around here, please drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed. And also comment, like I say, comment down below your opinions on this. Subscribe if you're new around here and hit that notification bell. We do upload every single day at 6 PM without fail. Thank you very much for watching.
I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever when I can't hold you.